Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's December 28th, 2019 Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of championship round action in the 8th annual Walter H. Songen Boys Varsity Hockey Tournament between the Shrewsbury High Colonials and your Walpole High Rebels from the Rodman Arena in Walpole. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. Joining me in doing double duty as cinematographer and color analyst is my friend Mike Dussault. We'll be providing all the action today. This game will actually be a rematch of last year's title-seeking teams. The Rebels blanked Shrewsbury a year ago 3-0 for the crown after stopping Lowell Catholic in the opener 3-2. The Orange and Blue gained today's title round with a 4-2 nod over Longmeadow, while the Blue and Gold rolled over Lowell Catholic 6-1. Walpole brings a 3-0-1 mark in with their victories over Newton North 8-0 and Needham 3-1 and a 2-2 deadlock with Weymouth. Junior Ethan McDonough was the catalyst to the Longmeadow victory, scoring a 3-goal hat trick. The actual game-winning goal, however, came off the stick of Declan Hunter, a sophomore. The Orange and Blue is 2-0-1 in league play and 1-0-1 at home. The Rebels are led by tri-captains Matt Donnelly, Liam Fisher, and Mark Hersham. Walpole will be looking for its fifth straight MIAA postseason bid this winter as a member of the Bay State Conference Herget Division. Shrewsbury has had several games postponed because of the snow, but is 2-0-1 overall with a 3-3 tie with Canton and a 2-1 win over Bridgewater Raynham. The Colonials play in Division I of the Midland Wachusett League. In the consolation game before this one, Lowell Catholic and Longmeadow battle to a 3-3 tie. And so that ended in a tie. They didn't play overtime. So, getting ready for the introduction of the teams. And after that, the playing of the national anthem, and then we will begin to play. With the playing of the national anthem, we will be getting ready for the opening face-off. Walpole's game in the opening round was scoreless after the first period. Longmeadow scored first, but then Walpole came back with 2 goals by Ethan McDonough within about a minute and a half of each other. Declan Hunter scored before the second period ended to make it 3-1. And then in the third period, Longmeadow pulled to within a goal at 3-2. But McDonough finished his hat trick with an empty net goal in the final minute of play for the final of 4-2. Shrewsbury had very little trouble with Lowell Catholic skating to an easy 6-1 win. So we know both teams can score, and both goaltenders are pretty decent. So we're underway here at Rodman Arena. Okay, bringing it down is Declan Hunter. A shot, so rebound, save, rebound, goes behind the net. Hunter digs it out. He's dumped. Griffin Curran, a freshman, out there for Walpole. And it goes off sides. But that was actually Mark Hersham out there who was circling around back for that. Okay, the face-off will be just outside the zone. Frucci sends it over to the side where it's picked up by Shrewsbury. Split up, kept in, nope. Comes into the neutral ice, picked up there by Jason Finkelstein, who sends it back out again. It goes behind the Walpole net. All right, now we have hopefully an up-to-date roster for the Colonials, thanks to our young spotter, Mr. Cameron Dusso. All right, the puck comes out along the boards. Walpole flips it in. Ryan McGlynn tosses it in. Goes up along the board, stopped at the right point. Through a screen, save. Colin Birch got that shot off. Coming up at the center ice, drop down behind the net. It will be icing, and it will come back for a face-off to the, I think, to the right of the goalie, Matt Sandy, who's a senior. No, that may not be Sandy. That may be Ryan Sandy, his brother, who's a junior. Okay, Walpole keeping the puck in. It's sent out. Bringing it down. Nice break up there by Joe Verderber. Taking the puck away from Ben Collins for Shrewsbury. Walpole skates the puck out on the net, dumping it in. It will be icing, as Ethan McDonough couldn't get there in time to stop the icing. So the face-off will be to the left of Jack Curran in the Walpole zone. Face-off won by Shrewsbury. So 13-5, turn and fired by Matt Zuzzolillo. Banging along the boards. Comes up and Walpole will start out of the zone. Oh, looking for Charlie Wally. It's intercepted by Shrewsbury. Nico Evangelos with the shot that Curran snagged and held on to. There'll be a face-off to his left again. Tommy Belbin with the ball, puck. Drops it in behind the net to Drew Albertson. Walpole digging it out. Jason Finkelstein there along with Ryan McGlynn. Finkelstein flips it over. Walpole trying to get the puck out. Will Blakely with it for the Rebs, and it comes out to this, bringing it down in, and dumping it in was McGlynn, picking it up along the boards for Walpole. Shot high and wide by McDonough. Puck comes up, cleared wide of the net, comes in. And it's dumped in, chasing it down for Walpole is Kevin McElhaney. And it will come back out. As it was icing, he couldn't get there in time. Icing. Again, the face-off will be to Curran's left. Al Cardozi is facing Walpole with the puck, bringing it out. And it comes. McElhaney sends it up ahead to Hunter. Oh. McDonough drops it back. There's a shot from the point. Left pad save by the goalie. All right, puck comes down. And it will be icing this time on Shrewsbury. Matt Sandy is the goalie for Shrewsbury. He's one of their captains. 1, 2, 3, 4 captains for the Colonials. Face off in the feet. Dug out by Matt Nuzzolillo. So Walpole coming up. All right, bringing it down is Jamison Alejandro. Shot goes wide to Curran's right. Tom Frucci dumps it down in. This will be icing, and will come all the way back to the Walpole end. 10:28 left in the first period. We're still scoreless here from Rodman Arena. Championship game of the 8th annual Songan Christmas Holiday Tournament. Matt Donnelly taking the draw for Walpole. It's dumped in behind the net by Sam O'Connor, another one of the captains for the Colonials. Puck comes out to the blue line. It's a nice block. Goes behind the net, cleared out by Finkelstein. A shot, whoa, that one caught Curran off guards, and he was able to make a skate save as he was falling down there. There's a wall kicked out and not quite cleared out along the way. Now it goes into the neutral zone. Frankie Gavoni knocking it out there for Walpole. Ethan McDonough there digging the puck out in the corner. Throws it around. It's going to be kept in at the right point. Drop down to McElhaney. McElhaney looking. He's got Hunter in front. And goes in behind the net. Staying there. Digging it out is McElhaney. McElhaney up to the right point. A shot through a screen. Stick save off the glass. No, it hit the netting, and it will be a face-off. Face-off, won by Walpole. Throws in front of the net. There was no one there. Bringing it out, Nico Evangelous for Shrewsbury. Verderber throws it up along the boards. Verderber gets ahead. There's a shot up, blocked up high into the netting. The face-off will come outside the zone. I know I'm staying correct. It'll be to the left of Sandy in the Colonial net. Up to the point. Thrown up behind. It circles around behind. Takes a bad Walpole bounce off the boards. Comes up to center ice, and it's picked there by Liam Fisher. Liam drops it over to Joe Cox. Dumped in by McElhaney. Kevin chasing it down. No, it's actually Joe Verderber going in after it. 18 shot, save, goes wide, comes out to the point, kept there at the right point. A wrist shot is blocked, chased down by Finkelstein. It's dumped in by Fisher. Fisher gets in the front, shot, and a save. As Frankie Gavoni with a chance there. Nice save by Sandy. Face-off will be to Sandy's right. 7:47 left in the first period. Still scoreless. That is cleared around. They wave off icing. Getting there first is Sam O'Connor for Shrewsbury. Puck comes out. Walpole dumps it out. And that will be a hand pass on Shrewsbury. And the face-off will be to the right of Sandy. in the net for the Colonials. Puck cleared around the boards and out to center ice. Chasing it down is O'Connor for Shrewsbury. There'll be a boarding call there on, and first penalty of the game will go to Shrewsbury. Sam O'Connor for boarding, I think. At 8:09, time of the penalty. Ooh, a 5-minute penalty, major for boarding. And O'Connor is, I think, yeah, he's one of the captains for Shrewsbury. So this will be a big loss for the Colonials here, as they have to play 5 minutes shorthanded. He doesn't get to come out of the box if a goal is scored. And I don't think they can even put someone back on the ice. I'm not sure on that. It's cleared out, kept in at the point. Comes over to Hersham. Hersham back to Fisher. And cleared out the length of the ice by Shrewsbury. Fisher picks it up. Liam looking. He's got Mark Hersham coming down the left boards. Mark's got it. Sends it ahead to Frucci. Frucci's shot is blocked up into the netting. And we'll have another face-off to Sandy's left. This is Ryan Sandy. I'm sorry. Ryan Sandy is the goalie right now. His brother is a senior and the captain, but Ryan is in net for this game. They may be alternating. Ryan is a junior. Okay. Hersham with the puck, bringing it down. Sent in front, just wide. McGlynn looking for Hunter. He sends it out, kept in at the blue line. Over on the right side, flipped into the corner. Declan there trying to battle for it. Incoming to help is McGlynn. Kept it at the point. The shot wide. The right pad save by Sandy. And Shrewsbury is able to clear it the length of the ice. Hunter knocks it back in for Walpole. It's kept in. It hit the face mask of Wally, but he wasn't able to keep it in and bunt to the neutral ice pot. Cleared to center ice, where it's picked up by Hersham. Mark sends it. Whoa. Oh. And we'll have another hit. Another penalty coming up here on Shrewsbury. And this time it's number 90, Jamison Alessandro. At 8, 9, 10, 10:06. And that's a 2-minute penalty. So for the next 2 minutes, Walpole will have a 2-man advantage. Over to Hersham. Hersham circling in front, trying to get people to move around. Over to Hunter. The shot, Declan's shot is saved, goes out front. There's a breakout for Shrewsbury. It was a nice run out by Nuzzolillo. Staying with it. Over on the right point. The Hersheimer shot. Glove save up high by Sandy. Walpole will still have the two-man advantage for minute 19 and still have the advantage for another 1:03 after that penalty expires. Kevin McElhaney down for the face-off for the Rebs. He's got Declan Hunter on his left. Hersham at the left point. Fisher at the right point. Must have been a TV timeout there. Wasn't for us, I know that. Circling around is McDonough. Hunter's got it. Sit back to McDonough. McDonough moves in, fires. It's blocked in front. And shot. Save. Rebound. Oh, the puck goes behind the net. Hersham, Mark cuts in front. Looking. Shot. Gets cleared wide. It's picked up. McElhaney goes in front, shot, save. Hunter with a rebound off the side of the net. First shot. Oh, goal! So Liam Fisher is able to put in the rebound. The time of the goal is 11:32. Walpole goes up 1-0. Mike. All right, our face-off at center ice. Frucci drops it back, goes over to Fisher. Fisher is being bothered there. So Shrewsbury gets one man back, but not everyone. And a hooking penalty on Charlie Wally. That comes at 11:54. Hooking on Wally, so both teams will be down a man. Puck cleared down, chasing it down is Tom Frucci. All right, okay. Skate with it is Eli Cardozi. Up along the boards, a lot of ice out there with just 4 aside skating. And Walpole's able to get it. Frucci, a drop pass for Hersham. Hersham loses it in the skates of the official. Shot, long shot that Curran steers to his left. Comes up, it will be icing. So Walpole will have the, Shrewsbury will get their man back in 20 seconds. And then they'll have the advantage, 5-on-4 advantage for 45 seconds while Walpole plays shorthanded. Once again, the face-off to Curran's left. There's a shot blocked in front nicely. All right, bringing it down is McDonough. And he was ridden off the puck. All right, Shrewsbury back at full strength. Off the side of the net and a shot by Evangelou. Another left pad save by Curran. And the rebound backhanded up into the net again by Evangelou. So the face-off once again in the Walpole zone. We have a minute 33 left in the first period. Your Rebels are on top, 1-0. Comes back to the left point, now over to the left point. Shot, rebound, save. Diving save by Curran as he stopped a shot by Nuzalilo. Diving back, had to cover it up at the right post while it was lying there. Dangerous play. All right, 19 more seconds on the power play for Shrewsbury. Walpole not able to clear it, and now they do. This could run off most of the power play here. Chasing in after it is Finkelstein. Coming down. It's Walpole back at full strength. There's a shot through the crease. Nobody there to collect it for Shrewsbury. Shot behind the net. We're under a minute to play in the period. Puck in the Shrewsbury zone. And skating out is Sam O'Connor for Shrewsbury. Hershon with the puck. Comes up, goes into the neutral zone where Tommy Belbin throws it in, but it was blocked and sent back to the Colonial zone. Deflected in by Owen Cardozi. Walpole with it. A long flip, 7 seconds left by McGlynn, dumps it in. And that will end the period. As the horn sounds, we've got one period in the books here, and the score is Walpole 1, Shrewsbury nothing. The lone goal of the game came at the 11:32 mark. Power play goal by Liam Fisher. And that's all the scoring we've had so far. With the two teams going into the dressing room, we'll take a break now. Also, we'll be back shortly with second period action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second period action here from the Rodman Arena in Walpole. The championship game of the 8th annual Walter H. Songen Holiday Tournament with your Walpole Rebels, the defending champions, on top 1-0 on a Liam Fisher goal at the 11:32 mark, power play goal of the first period. Walpole actually at the time had a 2-man advantage when Fisher scored. Getting ready for the face-off at center ice. Kevin McElhaney will be taking it for Walpole. And I think Jamison Alejandro will be the Shrewsbury center iceman. We'll see. It is Alejandro. And we are ready to go. Second period is underway. Face-off won by Walpole. McGlynn throws it over. Alejandro is able to keep it in the zone for Shrewsbury. And Ethan McDonough fires it in behind the net. McElhaney's there for Walpole. Up along the boards where it's taken by Hunter. Stolen by Colonials. It was a nice move defensively there by Scott. Oh, just Colin Birch, a nice defensive play there for Walpole. Sent across. Birch gets it. Throws it in. He gets it back. His shot is a save by Sandy. Rebound. Walpole gets it. Throws it. Goes into the corner. Chasing it down is McElhaney. Kevin can't get it up. Shrewsbury gets it out into center ice, and that's where Liam Fisher picks it up. Okay, bringing it down now. Tim Fitzpatrick for the Colonials. Thrown in and kept in nicely by Drew Albertson. Evangelou throws it in behind the net. Cut the Walpole bounce off the boards. Deflected in. Chased down by Charlie Worley. Comes out to the neutral ice where Fisher backhanders it into the corner. Walpole going around. Kept in at the point.
Good job, Jason.
Oh, Finkelstein with a nice move there to keep it in at the point. And Worley is just denied at the right post. That'll be offsides. Puck comes out to center ice. It's taken by Evangelou. He sends it over. Walpole picks it up. Fisher brings it down. Throws in a shot cleared into the corner. Picked up there by Giavone. Giavone gets it around the net. Shrewsbury clears it out. This will be icing. It is. It's called. 12:31 left in the second period. Walpole still holds a 1-0 lead here. All right, taking the draw for Walpole be Ryan McGlynn. He wins it back to the right point. It's fired in by Birch. It was stopped in front, kicked out. And here's a breakout for Umili, Connor Umili for the Colonials. So now Hersham gets it up. It's taken again by Matt Donnelly. Walpole. And we've got a Walpole penalty. Looks like Hersham will be going out. Interference on Hersham. Time of the penalty is 2:56. So for the next 2 minutes, Shrewsbury will be on the power play. Face up, a neutral face off. O'Connor with it, gets it back to the point. To Tim Fitzpatrick, a shot goes through the crease. Walpole unable to clear it. Fitzpatrick's shot goes behind the net, and the whistle because the net went off the stanchion. Over on the side, sent across through the stick of Evangelou. Saved by Curran. Off of O'Connor's shot against the boards. Face off to Curran's right. Walpole's able to clear it out. Nicely cleared by Giavone. Okay, here comes skating right down, going the distance. Number 4, Evangelou for Shrewsbury over to the right. Blocked off of a Alejandro shot. Colonials come up with the puck, drop it back to the blue line. Fitzpatrick, he backhands it over. Shot, and Walpole is unable to clear it. So wide, an open net. They had Curran down on his back, and they were unable to do anything with it. Very lucky break for Walpole there. 32 seconds left on the power play for Shrewsbury. All right, face off. Neutral, cleared around and not out. Belbin keeps it in for Shrewsbury. And comes over, back to Belbin. He gets it over on his right, sent in front behind the net, cleared up along the boards. Still battling. Good job by McDonough. Goes behind the net and it's taken there by McElhaney. He gets it up to Fisher. Fisher is able to clear. Oh, offsides. Huge break. And he was offsides. So face-off will be on the dot right here in front of the Walpole Media Corporation broadcast team. 9:54 left in the second period. We're tied at, no, it's 1-0 Walpole, I'm sorry. It's cleared in behind the net. Down there is Birch. Sends it around. Walpole is able to get it out to the neutral zone. Almost stolen. A nice try there by Wally. And bringing it down. The backhand is saved and held on to by Ryan Sandy as Wally got the shot off. No, it wasn't Wally. It was Colin Birch with the shot. Face-off will be to Sandy's right. Shot goes through the crease. Nobody there. Fisher with it, bringing it back down, dumps it into the corner, looking for Hunter. Actually, he was looking for Donley. Donley drops it back. Action along the boards there. Oh, stolen shot. Save, rebound. Fisher with the puck. Gets it into the corner. Fisher drops back to the point. And Walpole's able to get it back. Good hustle by McGlynn. Shot blocked in front nicely before it could get to Curran. And again, it'll be offsides on Walpole. Another great showing today by the Brigade. Down to our right, the Walpole High student cheering section, showing their support for their Rebel friends on the team here. All right, Hersham with it. He has it stolen by Drew Albertson. Trying to dig it out is Connor Lynch. Well, he does through a screen. Right pad save by Curran. And we'll have a penalty here coming up on Shrewsbury. It will be number 12, Sam McManus. He gets the penalty at 7:06. Walpole will have the advantage for the next 2 minutes. Walpole bringing it in, a shot, save with Hersham on the doorstep. Goes in behind. McElhaney battling for it. And it's taken by Fisher.
Get in there.
Comes around in front. Goes in. Walpole still unable to control. It's cleared out.
Good job, Dad.
Whoa. I think Curran thought that was going to be further off than it was. And that didn't miss. He was way out to the side. If that had taken a little bit of a bounce there, it would have been an embarrassing goal. But, all right, so the faceoff will be to Curran's right. All right, McElhaney taking it against Matt Nizzolo for Shrewsbury. Curran stops it, leaves it behind the net where Fisher picks it up. Skating down the left, passes it over to Frucci. Comes up and gets to the neutral zone. Walpole couldn't keep it in. Goes over to Fisher. Liam skates down, drops it back now. Back to Fisher. He sends it ahead. Looking for Giovoni. Well, that will be high and into the netting. And we'll have a face-off. 8 seconds left on Walpole's power play. The face-off will be to Sandy's left. Cleared to the corner. And both sides will be all even now. Kept down along the boards by McElhaney. Taken out in front by... Comes up, kept in at the point by Verderber. A little breakout here for Colonial. Alessandro. Shot goes through everybody there. Along the boards, it's dug out and stolen by Andrew Falzone, flips it to center ice. Here's a breakout for the Colonials, but they can't connect with the pass. The rebound goes through. He's coming up. Goes down the length of the ice. This will be icing, and it will come back to the right of Jack Curran. 5:01 left in the second period. Walpole still clinging to a 1-0 lead here. Shot bounces in on Curran. He holds on to it. He figures that he had a couple of defenders, a couple of offensive players there for Colonials. Decide to hold on to it and gets the draw. Next faceoff will be to his right. Walpole wins the draw. Comes out. And battling hard down there is Donley for Walpole. Walpole keeps it in at the neutral zone. Circles back out. Big break here. Here's a steal coming in. Looking for a self pass. Couldn't do it. That was Evangelou. Walpole clears it up along the boards. Gavoni throws it in behind the net. Sandy clears it up along the net, along the boards. Coming out for the Colonials. Battle in the corner, comes out. There's a shot, fires wide to the far side of the net. Thrown in by Umili. And Shrewsbury comes up with it. 23, it's Fitzpatrick, he has it stolen. Dump back in, it won't go all the way down, it won't be icing. For checking for Walpole is McGlynn. Thrown in behind the net. Getting over there first is Albertson for the Colonials. Back to the point. Wide of the net by Fitzpatrick. Dumped in. Here's Hunter, but he can't quite hold. It's cleared. Walpole gets it. Oh, it's thrown away. Shot. A right pad save by Curran, keeping the Colonials off the board still. Is down behind the zone. Up along. It's good. There's a chase there. And cleared out. That will be icing. 2:42 left in the period. We're still 1-0 Walpole Rebs here at the Rodman Arena in the championship game of the Walter H. Songen Christmas Tournament. Another face-off to Jack Curran's right. Won by Shrewsbury. And a goal, a score. Off the side there, right in front. Oh, it's number 13, Matt Nuzzolillo, who gets the play. And he scores at 12:24. And we're all tied up here as junior Matt Nuzzolillo gets the equalizer for Shrewsbury. McDonough digs the puck out. Comes up to the left point to Fisher. Fisher drops it back in. A little breakout. Same player. Backhand and a glove save by Curran off Nuzzolillo, who has the Shrewsbury goal. 2:06 left in the second period. We're deadlocked at 1-1 here. Face-off goes back to the right point. Fitzpatrick's shot is stopped. Rebound picked up by Joe Frucci, going down across the middle. He drops it off. Back, goes behind the net. Picking it up there is, Hersham. It goes over his stick. He dumps it in, but Walpole had to clear the zone. Here's a steal here by Hersham. Wally tried to get it through, couldn't do it. Fast and furious action here. Icing the call. It will come back out. And we've got 72 seconds left in this period. Tied 1-1. No scoring in the first period. 2 goals, both goals in this period. McElhaney taking the draw for Walpole. There's a timeout. The official going over to talk to the Shrewsbury coaching bench. I don't know if they wanted a clarification on a call or whether they're talking. And we are ready for the draw. Battling, comes up. Fisher dumps it in. Hunter throws it into the corner. And we will have a Walpole penalty here in the final minute of the period. It is McDonough who was going in. I think it might have been a cross check. The time of the 14:03. Might be a cross check here. The penalty. Oh, stolen here. Walpole getting the 2-on-2 break. It's McElhaney, bring it down. He's got Hunter. He couldn't get past the defenseman. It's drop back for Fitzpatrick. Up along the boards. Fakes the shot. Throws it behind the net. We're under 30 seconds in the second period. Oh, blew soft off the side of the net. Comes back out. Fitzpatrick over to Evangelou. Evangelou looking in front. He's blocked by Hersham. Evangelou. Shot blocked wide. And the horn sounds. We have 2 periods in the book. And we're still 1-1. We've got nothing ready, nothing new here as we went down. Mike, what did you think of that second period?
Oh, I'm here. I was, back and forth. I thought, they got some better chances that period. Shrewsbury did. But, Walpole just got to keep getting the puck to the net. It seems like they're generating some chances, but I thought it was a good pushback period for Shrewsbury, and obviously that penalty end's pretty big. Right.
So, once again, we've played 2 periods. Walpole's goal was by Mark no, it wasn't by Mark Hersham, I'm sorry. It was by Liam Fisher in the first period. And Matt Mazzolillo tied it up for Shrewsbury in the second period. That's the way we stand now. We'll take a break. We'll be back with third period action shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for third period action from the Rodman Arena, where your Walpole Rebels are deadlocked with the Colonials of Shrewsbury 1-1. Controlling the puck for Shrewsbury. Number 23, Tim Fitzpatrick. Here's a steal by McElhaney. Teddy going down, looking for somebody. Takes a big hit, and Nuzalillo gets it off to Evangelou. Oh, Walpole's still short-handed here, so he was able to clear that puck down. Shot, oh, cleared just wide. Deflection in front. The attempt. There's a break in Hunter. Oh, puck is still loose. Oh, none of the as the goalie Sandy came diving out to get that puck away from Declan Hunter, who was never really able to get off the shot. It's too bad. If he could have snuck that around him, he had nothing but daylight between him and the goal. All right, Walpole coming around here. Shrewsbury gets it ahead to Connor Lynch. Lynch going in behind the net. Colin Birch throws it up along the boards. And it's taken by Lynch for Shrewsbury. Colonial's throw comes up to the left point. Through a screen, a right pad save by Belbin. The shot, another rebound, another right pad save by Curran. That will be icing. And the faceoff will come back to the right of Jack Curran in the Walpole zone. Just under 13 minutes to play in regulation. All right, the faceoff comes back to the left point, now over to the right point. Dumped in by Joe Falonis. Shrewsbury controlling a lot of the action here. Back up to Falonis. His shot saved by Curran. Knocked away. And they keep it in at the point. There's a breakout. Here comes McDonough. Going down, and the puck is still loose. Nobody can get it. Walpole couldn't keep it in. Fisher tried, wasn't able to get over there in time. And Mark Hersham clears it around behind that, takes a bounce over the goalie's stick. And this one, another bounce here. Walpole dumps it in. The players have to clear the zone. Oh, there's a penalty on Shrewsbury. No, it's on Walpole. What? Shot. Goal! Scored by, the rebound came right out in the front. And Walpole with the goal. It's Ryan McGlynn for the Rebs. Time of the goal is 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Walpole goes up 2-1. And I'm not sure if there was a penalty being called. The official had his hand up, had his arm up like he was calling a penalty, but both teams touched the puck. And it's a Walpole goal. I don't understand that. What the call was, because the official's arm was up for a penalty, but both teams touched the puck, and no call, no whistle came. So Walpole was able to get the goal. All right. Cleared up. Cleared behind the net. Frankie Gavoni there battling for it. Shot save held on to by Curran. A little interesting what for out there. And it looks like Belbin is going to get a penalty here. He's arguing with it. If he keeps that up, he'll get a misconduct too. It looks like we're going to have matching minors here. Belvin and I think Colin Birch. Time of the penalties, 3:56. So I think it's roughing on the both players on those penalties. The face-off to Curran's right. And puck hit with a stick above the shoulders. Face off to Sandy's left. Thrown through the crease. Both those penalties were for roughing. The backhander saved and cleared in by Walsh. No, it wasn't, by McElhaney. All right, Hershon with it. Bounces it off the glass. Here's a breakout. Here's Giavone. Throws it in front. Oh, he was looking for McDonough. I think Ethan couldn't get there fast enough. Hershon with the puck. He throws, it's deflected in. And over on the right boards coming down is Tim Fitzpatrick. Shot, save. And Walpole works it out of the zone. This will be icing. And it will come back for the icing call. We have 9:55 left in regulation. Walpole on top 2-1. Rebel goals by Ryan McGlynn and Liam Fisher in the corner. Puck comes out, goes behind it. Picked up, but dumped back in by Tommy Belbin for Shrewsbury. Taken by Sam O'Connor. And Walpole's able to come up with it. This will be icing. 9:26 left. Face-off will be to Jack Curran's right. Okay, neutral face-off. And it comes over off the boards. Charlie Wally there. Cleared out to center of the neutral zone. And Shrewsbury takes it up there. Shot saved by Curran on a Evangelou shot. Evangelou gets it back. Walpole clears it. We go now, chasing it down is Charlie Wally. That's blocked in front by Ethan McDonough. He gets it behind the net. Tries a self pass, comes over to McElhaney. McElhaney up along the boards. Back behind McDonough. Oh, his shot saved. McDonough was right on the doorstep there. 8:26 in regulation. We're still Walpole 2, Shrewsbury 1 here in the championship game of the Walter Song and Christmas tournament. Shot blocked in front. And bringing it down is Drew Albertson for Shrewsbury. Comes out to the point. Through his screen, a kick save. McGlynn with it, throws it behind the net, chasing it in as Donnelly. And thrown in nicely by Tom Frucci. It's kept in at the right point by Fitzpatrick. Battling down there is Worley. Walpole had to clear the zone, as it did come out a little bit. And throwing it back in is Worley. Chasing it down is Frucci. Face-off will be to Sandy's right. 7:15 left in regulation. Goes in. It's kept in at the point by Hersham. Hersham's shot is gloved down by Sandy. And we will be have another face-off to his right. Hersham throws it over to McDonough, and McDonough touched it in the zone, so it will come back out for a face-off to the just outside the blue line. Colonials win the face-off, throw it back. There's nobody there for Shrewsbury. Comes out to the neutral zone, bringing it in. There's McElhaney. He's got McDonough with him. Hunter throws it up into the netting. Takes a big hit when he goes down there. Oh, no, that's the Colonials, number 4. Evangelou, who went into the boards hard. Just he lost his skate. Went down. He wasn't checked in by a Walpole player at all. The face-off will be at the center ice dot. And it's won by the blue and gold. Here comes the shot. Oh, off the end of the stick there on a Liam Fisher shot. It just caught the knob and deflected up into the netting. Puck in the corner, trying to dig it out. Shot. Thrown in by Giavoni into the corner. Comes up to Connor Lynch. Lynch sends it ahead. Stolen by McDonough. He throws it back in, circles back in. Joe Falonis with it. He sends it up along the boards. Walpole gets it there, though. It's Liam Fisher with it. He sends it ahead to McElhaney. Kevin looking. He's got Hunter. Hunter's shot is blocked in front. Ridden off. Belbin was ridden off the play by Fisher. Hersham upends a player there. That was a Fitzpatrick. Okay, here's a pass out. Dumped in by McDonough. He loses a glove, gets it back. Thrown in behind the net by O'Connor for Shrewsbury. He goes in to try to get it. Comes out. Drops a nice drop pass. Thrown in front. Nobody there for Shrewsbury. Back to the right point. Blocked in front by Frucci. The shot deflected just wide of the net to Curran's left. Puck goes out. This will be icing. And with 4:09 left to go in regulation, your Rebels hold a 2-1 lead. Cleared. Deflected in front. And Curran was able to dive over and snag that puck before a Shrewsbury skater could get to it. McDonough throws it in, chasing it down now. Goes in along the post. Fisher at the left point waiting to see if he can get a loose puck here. Does come up to him. He banks it in. And that goes up off the glass and out with 3:41 left in regulation. Walpole Rebels leading the Shrewsbury Colonials 2-1. Face off outside the Rebels offensive zone. It's one knocked in. Stolen and dumped back in. Offsides. Yeah, icing the call. Okay, the face-off won by Walpole. Birch with it. Sends it up along the boards. Goes into the neutral zone, dump back in. Oh, they're going to call the penalty on Walpole. It will be Tom Frucci with the penalty. That time is at 11:45. 11:45 the time and the penalty. We've got a little timeout while Ryan Sandy tries to fix his equipment. I think one of the straps on the back of his left pad has come undone. Two-minute penalty, power play for the Colonials here with 3:15 to go in regulation. All right, the face-off. Walpole gets it. Hersham sends it up along the boards. Can't clear it. Gets there again. Shot saved by Curran. Go around, cleared away. Nice defensive move by the Rebs. Shot over the top of the net. Up to the right point to Fitzpatrick. Shot and a save by Curran on a shot by Nuzalillo, who has the Shrewsbury goal. Another face-off to the left of Jack. And that clears out. McDonough chasing down, couldn't catch up to him. Here's Fitzpatrick. Shot! Saved by Curran. Comes up to the point. Back in the corner to O'Connor. Coming out, it's Fitzpatrick to Nuzalillo, and it goes outside the zone. Walpole clears it down. 52 seconds as Liam Fisher is able to clear it down. There's Evangelous for Shrewsbury. Battling along the boards. Shot, save, and held on to by Curran. 1 minute 39 seconds left in regulation. 24 seconds left on the power play for the Colonials. And a timeout being called by the Colonials. Well, it's been a tremendous game both ways. Good hard hitting, fast action, very close. Two outstanding goaltenders. And Walpole on top 2-1. All right, we're back. There are 99 seconds left in this game of being regulation. Walpole on top 2-1. But they are playing short-handed for the next 24 seconds. Face off to Curran's right. Won by Walpole. Skates out. Sends it down. Oh, just misses the post. Ooh, big hit. Scored wide of the net. Shrewsbury has pulled their goalie. The shot wide of the net, and Curran holds on. We have 1 minute and 8 seconds to go in regulation. It looks like Walpole's getting a penalty for something. Now they're taking it off the board. Yeah, I don't know what the call was or on who, but it's come off the board. And we're ready to begin now. Both teams are at full strength. Both teams with 68 seconds to go. Bounce it back. Oh, quick whistle there. Quick whistle there on that one. The official must have missed the call. The puck was obviously loose, but he must have lost sight of it and blew a quick whistle. We're down to 1 minute 4 seconds left in regulation. An empty net for the Colonials. Comes back to the point. Thrown in front. Keeping it down low. Shot off the backboards. In front, comes out to the point. To the blue line, over to the front. In front. You can't control it, and it goes out into the zone. It'll be down. Chasing it down is McElhaney for Walpole. Still forechecking down there. 30 seconds left in regulation. Puck comes up down the right side. Shot up into the netting. 22.2 seconds left in regulation. Walpole clinging ever so closely to a 1-goal lead, 2-1 here. Face-off will be to Curran's right, to his left. And a timeout call by Walpole this time. The face-off to Curran's right. Final 30 seconds of the game. We'd like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole Rebel Hockey. Okay, the face-off won by the Colonials. It goes in, goes wide behind the net. Thrown in front. Walpole can't get it out of the zone. They're battling. It goes along the boards. Comes up. Shot goes wide. Minute and 1 second to go. And the horn sounds. Walpole wins. They'll win the 8th annual Songan Tournament 2-1. Liam Fisher and Ryan McGlynn, the goals for Walpole. Your final score from Rodman State Field Arena: Walpole 2, Shrewsbury 1.